Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and we have breaking news of our season 13 Married at First Sight couples coming out of Houston. But before we jump into this video, if you're new here, hit the subscribe button to keep getting notifications like this, and also hit the like button if you enjoy the video, and then drop a comment down in the comment section below. Without further ado, let's get to know these couples. So, as we know, a long 4.5 months of season 12 is now over, ending yesterday with Where Are They Now? Best wishes to that cast. But we are now heading into Married at First Sight season 13. This location this season is in Houston, Texas. And we have a little bit of insight on our couples. So let's jump into this. So our first couple is Rachel, who's 33, and Jose, who's 35. Rachel considers her childhood in Houston to be a happy one, with the only exception being her parents are divorced. In adulthood, she was insecure when it came to dating, but this all changed with her last relationship. Though the relationship ended, it restored her hopes of being in a loving marriage with the right man. And as for Jose, he grew up in a middle-class family in Pearland, Texas. It was a struggle, but his parents always made sure he was taken care of, and dating has been frustrating as Jose seems to consistently meet women, I should say, not seeking anything long term. So he is ready to be married and possibly have kids one day. So hopefully they meet up on the same thing with wanting kids together, and hopefully they find security in each other. The next couple is Michaela, who's 30, and Zach is 27. Now, Michaela's from Houston. She's a successful realtor, and she sells homes to newlyweds regularly, leading her to want to have a partner to find a home for herself. And Zach grew up in Baton Rouge, but he moved to Texas in hopes of finding a wife and marriage. And him wanting to be married by the age of 25, the time is ticking on him because he's already 27. And finding his happily ever after, hopefully it's this. Everything that he has tried so far hasn't worked, but Zach is willing to explore this unconventional way of marriage in order to find his soulmate. So hopefully this businesswoman and this ticking clock of a guy who wants to get married, hopefully they're each other's soulmates. So we'll see their journey. So next up we have Bao and Johnny, and they're both 35. Now Bao was born and raised in Texas, and I'm hoping I'm pronouncing her name correctly, to a Vietnamese refugee's parents. Bao never grew up wanting to be married, but when she got in her 30s, she had a change of heart, and she's opening herself up of finding love and marriage. Now she has a lot to offer, and she is ready for a partner who measures up. Now what that means remains to be seen. Now Johnny, who was born in Houston, Texas, raised with his sister by his hardworking single mom. Now he's seen the effects of divorce at an early age, but Johnny has been very particular in finding a partner, and I could see why based on his childhood. He only wants to marry once and has been holding out for that perfect match. Now, after 7 years without success on dating apps, he's ready to have the experts take the reins. So hopefully we'll see how that works. He's been trying to find somebody for 7 years, and she, for a long time, haven't been wanting to get married. So hopefully her change of heart and him wanting to get married, only one time, hopefully that'll work out. So our next couple is Myrla, who's 34, and Gil, who's 35. Now, Myrla, growing up in southern Texas with humble roots, is a leadership coach. So she's aware of the importance of partnering with the experts and wholeheartedly believes that the Married at First Sight team will find her perfect match. Well, that remains to be seen. And Gil was born and raised in Colombia. and wants the American dream, the wife, the kids, pets, and a white picket fence. He's a hopeless romantic, and he's ready to find his match to shower her with love and provide a happy and secure life. So with her being a leadership coach, which I'm assuming she's into counseling, that's going to be interesting to watch. And then Gil being raised in Colombia, and I mean, he, wants the American dream. We'll see how that happens. So our fifth and final couple for season 13 is Brett and Ryan. So although Brett was born and raised in New Jersey, she considers Houston to be her hometown and thinks marriage will help kind of enhance her life. She's definitely been a long time fan of the series. I'm hoping she's been watching what's been going on. But she's willing to trust the process as a pragmatic and hopeful romantic. As for Ryan, he grew up in a small town in Texas where his grandparents and extended family were pretty much in walking distance from his house. He's ready for the next chapter in his life. Ryan puts pressure on himself to find a wife because he wants to be a young, active father who can coach his son's baseball team or fight off his daughter's potential suitors. So it's going to be interesting to see how they work together. Hopefully with Brett watching the show, she know what to expect. And Ryan, hopefully, he gets the kids that he wants at the young age that he is. So I'm looking forward to an interesting season. Hopefully it won't be as crazy as season 12 was. And we all know what that 4.5 months was about. But I'm glad I see a lot of diversity in this particular upcoming season. Again, Married at First Sight season 13 in Houston starts on July 21st, 2021 on the Lifetime Network. But I'm curious who's going to be the villain this season. Because every show like this, they have a golden child and they have a villain. So I'm wondering who is the villain this season. But I just hope it isn't like last season. It did get a lot of views. I think Reunion Day got 1.6 million views. And everything else that happened on that week, and especially off of the one couple, Chris and Paige, which had a lot of drama in season 12. The other couples did too, but it was mainly off of that particular couple. So hopefully we get, some options on really these folks finding love and working through issues, because nothing's ever perfect. But I'm looking forward to a great season. Let me know what you think. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you soon.